I like YouTube a lot too, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. I really spend more time on TikTok. Don't ask me how or why that makes sense, but it's like I get more engagement, so I stay where I get the engagement. But it's not my favorite app. You know, I guess that's because it's the most popular app. Everybody fucks with TikTok. It took me a long. That's a hard platform. Thank you for that, Joanna. Let me see if anybody. I'm about to apply it to Chiefs. Oh, are you? I might be able to get you in there. What's up, Matt? Is that you though, for real? Is that Matt Wright that I grew up around, or is that a different Matt? Because I know that name is kind of common. That's what I was wondering. Hey, I want y'all to tell me if this, bro. What's the point of having? What's the point of having this thing if it ain't gonna work on here? I think this the best I'm gonna get right there. All right, what I was saying is I want to turn my music up, but I don't want it too loud to where people in the chat feel like, I never could understand that when I go into a live and they're sitting there blasting TV music, screaming over the music to talk to the chat. I mean, I guess I get it because some people might want to jam out, the people in the chat might enjoy that. But I'm not trying to be talking to you guys and you can't even understand what I'm saying.
You ready?
Mm-hmm. If they have the shifts that go around my kids. Hey, what shifts do they got at your job?
Every shift.
What, three? First, second, third. Oh, they got 4 shifts. So they got first, second, third, and they got a 12-hour shift. Yeah. But they're 8 hours the first 3.
Yep.
Thank you for tapping the screen. Oh, hey, will you please hit the daily heart me thing if you ain't yet, Joanna? Because they said that helps. And, it's free to do it, So if anybody don't know what I'm talking about, there's a thing at the top. You could click it, and it makes you, I think they call it fan club. But really all it is you're contributing to watch that person's journey, their live journey. I'm still trying to understand it myself, so I don't even know what the hell I'm talking about. But you could click the daily heart me, and then if you comment and do certain things that it says, you kind of complete tasks. It's like the daily missions for the week, and it don't cost no money. What they start?
We're ready.
Hey, what do you guys start out there? I know you make different money, but what do you start out at?
I think they start out at 23, but
I didn't even know that. I guess you start out at $23 to start, $1.50 if you're on midnights.
That's $1.50 if you're on first, second.
Oh, that's my bad, y'all. That's the first.
I think it's $2 if you're on midnight.
Okay, so first or second, you get $1.50. So what? 20.
So like 24, close to 25.
You would start out at 24, almost $25, and if you're on midnights, it'd be a little bit more. The only reason I said that is at my job, if you play or if you work midnights, then they give you an extra dollar, which I ain't trying to do midnight.
Hey, come on, we're ready.
I just realized if I work Fridays, I make $30 an hour, but I haven't worked one Friday yet since I've been there. This is my 5th. You could say this is my 6th week, but I'm not counting orientation. So technically, this would be my 5th working week, technically, right? And out of those 5 weeks, they gave us the option every time. No, 2 of those weeks I didn't have the option to come in. Right? They said, no, I'm good. They said you when you first start out, you can't come in. You're not allowed to work Friday. You're on training. But then after that, it said you can if you've been on 2 weeks. So what I'm saying is, yeah. the last 3 that I had the option, I was like, I'll go home with my kids and my family. Now, when the baby's born, I'm gonna have to start doing that.
Well, hopefully you come to Great Lakes.
She's trying to get me to switch to Great Lakes. Hey, hold on, talk to them, or at least even if you don't want to be on camera, say something for like a minute while I get dressed. It's 2 chats.
Patrick's getting dressed.
That one's TikTok. That one's YouTube.
What's wrong with my eyes?
Oh, it's robot eyes. You like it or no? It makes your eyes look blue and it makes it like spin.
Yeah.
I don't like. They don't really got no good filters, and I like. That's not a real filter. That's just for your eyes.
Wow.
Change it. You can do like green. You can do cat eyes.
No, that's good.
Those ones look realistic. The rest of them look like you're wearing, like you got, like you're wearing contacts.
Right. Yeah, I know.
So where
should I wear tennis shoes?
Yeah, definitely.
Not Crocs?
You should always wear shoes. I mean, I might just be paranoid way of thinking, but I don't feel like you should ever wear Crocs in the freeway.
But my feet are
Or out in
swollen.
the open world, just in case.
I got swollen
you gotta
feet.
run, or just in case something happens. I feel like shoes is.
Hey, Joanna, how are you doing?
Yeah, she's always supporting us on her.
Yeah, she liked the fuck out of your shit.
You remember her? Have you talked to her before?
Yes, I know her. No, I don't get on TikTok.
Well, she's, she sent me like big gifts before. She always taps the shit off the screen. Anybody who goes live in here, let me know when you are, and I'll return a favor. If you're about to send me the live, whatever the case may be. Am I on? You got it facing you?
Mm-hmm.
Max is ready.
The belly's growing for sure. Look at it. She goes when I said that.
She understood. Where's my hat? Have you seen it?
No.
Are you wearing a hoodie?
No, babe. It's hot as heck out there.
Alright, well, I feel like.
Yeah, I like it at the Cheese Factory for sure. And it's real cool because they have me training somebody right now. Because when I go on leave, they have someone to cover my spot. And I pretty much sit the whole time because she knows what she's doing now. And a lot of the times I doze off for a quick 5-10 minutes. I fall asleep. But it's an easy job. Easy money. I do. All the time.
Hey, I'm missing my one pocket knife and I'm missing my Apple Watch. I can't find either one of them.
Apple Watch is on the dresser. Where's my Apple Watch now that I think of it?
In there.
Okay, yours is up on the dresser. Mike's, I don't know.
We don't need this, right? And then the house key, I got it on my wallet, but I don't feel like
they usually only hire for second shift, third shift, and 12 hours. Because everybody wants first shift. It's hard to get on first shift. But like second shift, 3 to 11, or they have a 2 to 10.
My bad, I ain't really engaging with you. I decline. I keep forgetting I'm on both phones. I declined $33 an hour. Damn, if you're still in here, that's crazy. Why? Tell me in the comments why you did that. I gotta grab something. Damn, somebody on YouTube, they just said that they declined a $33 an hour job.
Why?
That's what I asked them.
Third shift starts at 11 p.m. to 7 a.m. Or if you're in the shred room, which is right next door, it's 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. And I want to say you get a $2 shift differential for midnight. And it's cake work too. Like super easy work. Come on, buddy. We'll go bye-byes. Come on, we're going to walk. Come on. Oh, come on. Yeah, I know you're ready. I know. Tell him. Say you're going on a walk.
Alright, I had to change so I could wear my shorts. I got too much stuff to carry. Where's my belt? I do this every time I'm on it.
Yeah. Yeah, me, Patter takes forever to get ready and to get in the car or to do anything.
Only one that is though, that I got all, it's always last second. I do all this shit, and if I don't,
You gotta pack up the whole house to go to the corner store.
no, for real, it's like I like when I wear my when I go outside, I like everything on me that I would normally have. I'm wearing basketball shoes. It's too hard to do that. It's part of my like OCD shit or survival. Alright, I'm ready. You said, but I do want my hat. I just can't find my hat.
There's no fucking gorillas in here.
Yeah, that's. Do you got my hat?
No.
What you do with my hat? You was wearing it?
No.
I guess I don't need it then. Come on.
By the time we get going, I'm gonna be ready to sit down.
Here, I'm bringing this last cigarette. You got a lighter?
No, I have. No.
All right,
Put this
come on,
in your
let's go.
pocket.
Thanks everybody anybody that's been engaging. I appreciate y'all. What's everybody up to? It's the only hat I could find, and it's my work hat. My old Raiders hat that's beat the fuck up. I'm gonna lock the door.
Yeah, you go
I wish I
first.
knew where my other hat was, though. This is weird.
You go first. Come here, Mar.
Should I bring that little light thing I got? That's literally for this.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I'll just bring this. Okay, come on. Yeah, come on. Hold on, I'm turn my light on. Come on, Maximus. We're gonna see if he pulls us the whole time like he usually does. We'll have to trade. If you need me to hold him, let me know. And I got, cause I got both phones in both hands. He was on the wrong account, Princess.
I would like to inform you that your magical ringing device is vibrating in your pocket. The static is quite annoying.
Damn. Yeah, I'm gonna drop my phone. Why you say you was on the wrong account? Hold on, somebody sent me a request.
What?
Princess. No, I was asking. What's up? Let me shut my Wi-Fi off. Hold on.
Maximus Taylor.
Feels like I'm doing that. Hey, thank you for that gift, Sunday bowl. Thank you. Hey, I don't think I got that one either. And you know, I just found out that they want you to get like one of every gift so that you light up your gifts or whatever they call it. You know, I never realized before that it actually matters the gifts you get. Should get FMLA. Hey, do I get FMLA?
After
Crazy.
some employers it's a year.
Joanna, yeah, it is.
I don't know what yours is.
Oh yeah, so she's saying after so long, I get FMLA.
But FMLA
You
doesn't
should
pay
be
you.
the dad. You should be the dad. What does that mean? You're saying because I'm the dad, I should be getting FMLA? I might. Have my flashlight shut off. Oh, my other phone's going. Well, what I'm gonna do is turn this one on. I wanna see, because I'm on live on my other phone. I can't put up the flashlight. So I'm on YouTube. But why do they not got a flash on neither one of these apps? I don't understand. Facebook's the only one that does. Like if right now I'm on TikTok and YouTube and I don't have the option to hit flash. So if you're out and about and it's dark, it's a wrap. You gotta buy a light. Come on, Max. But yeah, oh, thank you for them gifts too. You know I really appreciate it.
Car.
Max?
Yes.
No, I didn't see it. My dog likes to go after cars, y'all. I don't know why he does it. But yes, thank you for everything you've been sending me. I always say I'm gonna save the money I get on here, and then I end up recycling it back into TikTok. Other people's lives. That's what I did when you sent me the. It was you, Joanna. Or it was you, Sierra. Yeah, here, and one other person. Anyways, you seen I made those highlights, and it was the day that it was glitching, and it wasn't actually showing me the gifts. So like I was looking at my phone like this, and nothing was popping up on the screen. And come to find out, it's because the phone I was on was lagging. I'm saying those gifts right there, the money that put on there, I ended up sending it to this dude I know who's in prison named Smooth. I went on his live and just cycled it in there. Definitely grateful though. Thank you. Tiny Dinies. Tiny Diny. Hell yeah. So this helps with my gift gallery, huh? Damn, you lit it up. Hot dog. Hell yeah. So does it tell me who sends heart means? Like, does it let me know, right? And what's that do? It makes you join somebody's fan club or whatever. YouTube, I got 6 people watching and nobody ever says nothing. Barely. They're very completely different apps though, you know. How their live sessions work. Oh, you was doing the gift gallery. So how does, okay, so what, you went into my fan club thing and did that, are you saying? And it told you like what I need to, so okay, yeah, that makes sense. I see. It tells you a certain number for a certain gift. And then that's why you were sending like odd amounts of each one. Because it was pretty much, if it says do 2 of this one, do 3 of this one, every time you did that, it completed it for me. Tells what you need to do. Okay, cool. Well, shit, thank you. You two have been my biggest supporters tonight, for sure. I mean, a lot of other people I know was in here kicking it, but you two are the only ones I've seen that it said was tapping the screen, sending gifts, shit like that. And I'm gonna start trying to take this more serious with my live journey. And I say that because I know I have the opportunity to do this, but I don't do it. Like, if I spent at least 4 hours a day on TikTok, let's say, I already know with the engagement I get from other people on videos and shit, I would be good, but I don't put the effort in. We all got the same opportunities, but it's like sometimes people don't want to put the effort in, you know? Which I've been that person lately. But hey, what's up? Do you guys know, what do y'all know about Big King? That dude on here that's like a famous TikToker. I was watching his live last night and the shit was pissing me off for real. The way the stuff he was saying and the way he was acting, I was taking it personal. And you know, I've already dealt with a couple beefs with people, you know, other creators from my area, people that we don't get along and shit. It's whatever, but like, I'm not saying I want to spark up a whole new one, but I am saying I like kind of want to go tell him how I feel about how the stuff he was saying in his live last night. I just want to know if you guys know who he is. Yeah, he does. You can't stand him. All right, good. See, hey, other people were saying they can't stand that dude either. The dude I showed you last night.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, he was dogging on me without actually being at me. Like, what I mean by that, us, the working class community. He was saying blue collar people who go to work every day are suckers. He said we all have the same opportunity, and if you didn't find a way to make yourself become famous on social media, then you're a cornball. He said if you wake up, yeah, he said if you get up and go live every day, or if you get up and go to work every day without pretty much, he was just literally making fun of us, saying you're corny for going to work, that's for suckers. He said we all have the opportunity to be able to go viral. If you're not trying and making it happen, then don't be jealous to see me spending all this money. What? All right, and then he straight up said, he showed all the shit he got in his house, and he was like, you know, I'm the motherfucker that you don't want your daughter dating. He said, but you can't do shit for your daughter, I can. I don't know, it was just pissing me off. Dudes like that need put in their place for real. Not through the screen physically online, but like in real life. And then he got a whole army of people behind him.
Hurry up, Max, go.
Backing his shenanigans up, you know, like cheering him on. The main thing that I didn't like was he was trolling females to the point where he was on there trying to get females to admit that they would want to come kick it with him. More or less that he was trying to get some, right? As soon as he would get them to agree, he would end the live. And then joke around and say, well, there's another one in the bag. You know, he was treating it like it was a little game to him or something. I'm saying, I don't understand how people don't say shit to these people for doing shit like this. Max, you was thirsty, huh? Hey, thanks for the likes and stuff, you guys. I got 10 people watching on YouTube with 3 likes. Dumbass song.
Did you said yeah for the garlic bread?
I mean, I think so.
I want to too.
I was just more or less saying that it sounds good. Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to try to be in bed by midnight at the latest, 11:30.
Yeah, I'm ready to eat and go to bed.
Well, I'll lay there. I'm probably not gonna go to bed, but I want to at least lay down by 11. Will you show me what you were trying to last night? Oh, the shirt. Oh yeah. I got you. The shirts. Absolutely. Yeah. Let me share this to some more people, and then I got you. But thank you though for all the engagement as far as everything y'all doing for my live. It's froze. It won't let me touch share. That's weird. 2 times for the heart thing. It says. What's that mean? 2 people. 2 people sent me heart daily heartmans. Your live goal Sunday bowl. Oh, that's why you were sending Sundays. It says I need 2 more to complete this. So either I'm gonna put it up there, but y'all don't gotta feel obligated to do this shit. You know that. Okay, contributions. Sierra 99. But where's the thing say like about your heartmans? I want to see how many of those I got. Help me reach the goal. No super fans yet. 0 out of 2 super fans. Encourage your viewers to help broaden visibility. You did and someone else did. That's why it says number 2? Yeah, I couldn't figure out. But that's cool how they got that set up that anybody can do that to help, to help people's lives out.
I gotta get a tank top house at least. Out
of the basement? Mm-hmm. You want me to go? I mean, I will.
No, I gotta get.
Hey. All right, these are the colors
Put
left.
my phone in the lighter.
Do what?
My cellular device. If we would put the rabbit in the cage, we could.
That was my thing.
We could take him downstairs.
Thank you for helping me reach the goal. That was cool. Yeah, I heard you, Monique.
You didn't.
You said then we could take him downstairs with the rabbit thing. What, you don't want him running around?
No.
I think it's better if he runs around. Would you want to sit in the cage all day? But I don't. I've done it, and I don't think it's fun. I feel like
You're not a rabbit, babe.
Rabbits don't want to do it either. I let my rabbit run around in the basement, and she don't like it. She's supposed to be in this cage, right? And it's a decent cage, like it's big. I go down there and pop the thing sometimes, and I'll just forget about it. And then like 2 days later, she'll come down and it'll fucking scare her because it's running around. Somebody's asking me to co-host. Should I do it? Yo, who's that? I guess I'm gonna do it. Will y'all just tap the screen for me, please? Hey, but here's this thing, Sierra. So I already showed you this, right? That's the front, but this one, I don't even think I like this one because the bottom has this black shit going across the top. It just got my logo up here, DLC, Department of Corrections, Pack Divisions TV, Freedom Fighter. Hold on. I'm muting this fucking person because I don't know if they're into some weird shit. Definitely sounds like, I don't think they're really doing it, but it sounded like they were on some weird shit. You guys heard that? Look, I know y'all hear that shit. Yeah, that's what it sounds like. It legit sounds like they're doing that. So I'm going to just mute them. Please tap the screen so we could like, it looks like they got one person supporting them. All right, yeah, and then I already showed you the back. This is what's gonna be my thing though, because you know I got a logo on the back, logo on the front. That part says Freedom Visionaries. Now here's the colors, is what I wanted you to see, because that's a medium right there. 2XL, that ain't gonna help, you know, for this weird kind of weird color. Then we got a large in this pink. It looks like a big ass large though. But it's, I mean, it says large, so. Then you got purple, large, purple. Maybe I should back up so you can see. Or I can stand up and compare it to me so you can see the size. I got a small navy green, army green. Yeah, some people get weird. He said some people get weird. Hey, that's, I for real think that's what they was doing. And then you got this other weird purple, extra large. So it almost might not be no choice but that gray one at the moment. And I gotta buy more. We keep saying we're gonna do it. Extra large again. Orange, which is cool too, I guess. Medium. This is a medium, but it would be right there in the front. That white thing is just, see the splats, paint splatter on the back. It's like green, obviously. And then this is the front. Matter of fact, yeah, this was one of those actually. My bad. This was a gray shirt that had that white thing in the front. If you can see, that's why that coloration is different. So this technically is, you know, kind of exclusive because we only have 2 of these, as you can see. If you don't do these, anybody, I'm saying, then it would look more or less like this. This is an old shirt that I made a long time. This one, I don't even like this. I don't even like the idea of this. Because it's got that on it. It says Daily Prison Talk or something. Yep. But you see how there's no white thing on it is what I was getting at. So I wanted you to see these. Another thing I want to look into. Hold on. I like that green or gray. Yeah. The army green. Sierra. Okay, so but you knew it was a large, right? Okay. I didn't know. I thought I remember she said medium, but it probably might shrink. No, this is small. My bad. This is small, this green. Now, I might have more, though. Like, honestly, I'll have to go look. But in reference to me, let's see something. And I got a beer belly and shit, too, so I don't mind that. But for being a small, you know, it stops right here. It's actually, the sizes seem different. It's just the shortness right here. You can see how short this shirt would be on me. And then this one actually fits me, I think, because I've worn these before. I actually put this one on. I put it on, and she said, "Hey, that's the one that's the one that girl wanted." I said, "Oh shit!" But it was real tight on my arms. It was like, it made my arms feel like they were bigger than what they are when I put this fucking thing on. Perla, what's good? Much love from San Antonio, Texas, baby. Hell yeah. What's up, Perla? I always wanted to check out Texas. I ain't never been down there. Ever. Fuck, is it hot in his house because she got that damn crock pot on. I'm like fucking sweating, yo. Got my hair looking all wet and shit. How's everybody's night? Hey, so did we win that battle? I forgot we were even doing it. Packy Visions TV gallery. What's this say? Hold on. Sierra Burr lit up hat and mustache in the gallery. Hell yeah. Thank you so much. You and Joanna, the way y'all are supporting my shit, I feel like even just a couple loyal people like this, it really does help a lot. Small or medium is okay. Okay, cool. Sierra, that's what's up. Okay, cool. I didn't know like if you would fit that or what. I don't never know. I never seen. Matter of fact, I've talked to you on here and Facebook, and I don't even remember if I've ever like. I've only seen like your profile pic. And no offense, don't take offense to that, but I've became so used to talking to strangers on a daily basis that I actually stopped clicking people's profiles and like going in their photo galleries or their videos. And the reason why is like 90% of people who contact us, they don't post nothing on places like TikTok. They want to like be entertained by you know how they say some people create content, some people consume content. That's pretty much what I'm getting at. But after this, I'll go actually check it out and see if there's anything for me to engage on both of your guys' pages. I felt that. What do you mean? Because of what I just said? Yeah, I don't want to sound like a dick or nothing. I'm just keeping it real. It's just so, it's a lot of people contact us and then we get a lot of trolls. I don't even know if I should take everybody serious. People, I think I got like 300 friend requests on Facebook right now. And like 50 of them are like scammers and fake shit. Messages all day long. I got people messaging me. Some chick was trying to get me to give her my phone number so she could send a code to my phone. She said, I need you to help me get into my Facebook. Mind you, this is somebody who's been engaging with us for like a year. So I'm looking like, okay, well, what she need help with? She's like, yo, I need you to send me your phone number so that I can reset my code. I know you remember me and this and that. I'm looking, I'm like, yeah, I do remember this person. Come to find out, I just kind of played along. And when she started saying that, yeah, she wanted me to send her that so she could get a code sent to my phone just because she wanted my real number. I don't know what the reason was. Okay, good. Yeah, he did say that. No, he did talk about you after we got off live. Don't do that ever. She was trying to get your account. Yeah, I know, Sierra. That's what I'm saying. I actually got 2 phones now. The ones that I'm on. One's on YouTube, one's on TikTok. I think I'm going to use my new number as my business number. And then I'm going to keep my number the way it's been. The one that I got my 2-factor authentication for all my platforms. I'm going to keep that one private. And then use this new Straight Talk phone for a business line, right? And why I say this is I have been using a Google Voice phone number, which you might know what that is, but it boomerangs shit to your phone. So like the last few weeks, I've been giving that to people, other creators, people that want to do interviews. Actually, a couple famous people I talk to that are like, you know, creators and shit. Part of me wanted to give them my real number just because I was kind of like flattered to be talking to people that got millions of followers. But my paranoia told me not to do it, so I went and downloaded a fucking Google Voice app, and then when people call it or text it, it sends it straight to my phone. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's hard to trust people, and I'm talking about people who they got lots and lots and lots of support. You just never know. They could actually be hacked. Like you might think it's that person, but it's somebody who done took their account trying to get into your account. I just had a friend of mine get his account took in my city. Cody Logston. He be on here all the time. That's his name on TikTok. He got his government name on there. And they compromised his account from Texas, somebody from Texas. And it took him over a week for TikTok to help him get that shit back. Hey, they said they want. My friend on there said they wanted either that gray one or this one. So I got to make this tonight. And look, I'm gonna start making all these shirts. I got to. Before we go to bed, I at least want to make 2 more. That way they're ready and I can post them. Yeah. And quit procrastinating and shit. I could start showing them online. I'm gonna send my other phone number as my business number, and it's gonna say like, contact this number if you're interested in this. I'll do deals and shit for people that we, fuck with. The only thing I gotta find out, y'all, is what we can do about shipping. I don't want to have to make a trip to the post office, so I need somebody in the chat to tell me if I attach a whole bunch of postage stamps to a t-shirt in like a box or an envelope, is that gonna go out? You see what I'm saying?
No.
Why not? If it's, look, let's just say I took a large manila envelope, right? I know this is ghetto packaging. I'm not saying that we got the best running business ever. This is the first time we've ever sent anybody anything. But hypothetically, if I took either a box or a large manila envelope and I nice and neat, I'll iron it out, make it all nice and neat, folded it and kind of like rolled it up, and then maybe put like a piece of tape over it so it's rolled like this, stuck it in a manila envelope and put eight stamps on it. How is that not gonna go out in the middle? That's what I'm trying to figure out. She keeps saying no. It weighs the size of a damn medium-sized t-shirt. Red Smoke, what's up? How's everybody doing on YouTube? They won't take it? You'll need a scale. No. Okay, now why is that? So what? I have to go. I'll send you the money. Just send me your stuff. All right, cool. I got you. Cody Manson, I've seen him. No, you thought I was talking about that Cody? No. I was talking about Cody Logston. Cody Manson is somebody who, and let you know. Okay. Yeah, that's cool, Sierra. Thank you though for that too. So Cody Manson is somebody who Burner 420 kind of brought up, and he's kind of emulating him. And then Tattoo Cody, kind of the same thing. They all three, you guys know that already. They all three kind of run around together. And I'm going to just be straightforward. I really don't give a fuck about none of them. I don't care for none of them. I tried to be cool with Cody, the other Cody, but he don't fuck with me. And I'm not going to beg to be somebody's friend. He just don't like me because I beef with his friend. And then the other dude from his baby mom, the other dude, right, he was being all cool and buddy and friendly with me, which I probably still got those messages on TikTok. But then the moment he found out about that video I made about Burner and the video that Burner made about me, that was it. It was a wrap. He wrote me back and said, oh, I didn't know you had beef with my homie. He said, sorry, I can't do the interview no more. Okay, that's cool. But then after that, I had multiple people tell me that them three were kind of like shooting subliminals. Like they'd be on live and they would make a jokes and say like other creators around here and talking about shit. So that's why I started doing the same thing. I made a couple videos doing, saying shit, but I made mine saying his name. Like I made my videos and I called out Burner, and I also made a video about Cody, like saying how I felt with his name on camera. Cause I'm not doing the whole pussyfooting around that shit. If I feel like something about somebody, I'm gonna be the one that's gonna say it. I made Cody these. I tried to be nice. I told him that these was a peace offering. He said, okay, cool, but then he would never let me bring them over there. I don't know if he was being paranoid or uncomfortable or something, but that shit made me mad. It actually made me feel like now I really don't like him. And I'll tell him that if I seen him right now at the store. I used to try to be friends with him, but I quit liking him because he treated me like shit for a few weeks straight. And then he kept telling me that I could come over and bring those with my daughters. I was going to take my daughters with me to make him feel more comfortable. Because I went from running my mouth talking shit to him, telling him I don't like him and shit, to asking to come over, right? So I could see why he would be kind of paranoid. Like, I could see that. But I said I'd bring my daughter. he kept saying that all these excuses, and then all of a sudden I see he got Cody Manson at his house, who at the time was like living on the other side of Ohio. So you're gonna let somebody come from the other side of Ohio, but I live 1.7 miles from you. I'm trying to give you these shirts and be nice to you and try to more or less kiss ass is what we'll call it. And I ain't never doing that shit again. Like, I'll be back on my savage shit before I ever do that ever again. Wishy-washy. Oh, you said you're real? Yeah, thank you for that. I'm trying to be real. There's too many fake-ass creators on here. Red Smoke, what you selling? Shirts. It's just my logo and my brand. Well, see, so I started this thing with my community, and it's like called Freedom Visionaries. And it's because partly of what's in my name, Packy Visions TV, and the word Aries is at the end, which is my zodiac. So that's how I came up with that. And then this is just the front, right? And then on the back. But I kind of figured it would probably be more along the lines of females that would want this one. And dudes might not want to rock somebody else's face on there. So I actually got a whole nother t-shirt idea that could be for dudes. And then this is something I made for somebody else that I was just talking about, but now they pissed me off. Shit, I ain't gonna lie, I almost did. I might still do it. I was gonna give these to somebody and be nice in his community, but then they got me mad to the point where I want to like make a video burning them bitches. And I'm about to unblock them tonight after this live. I gotta remember, because I'm gonna unblock them so that if anybody feels any type of way and they want to say something to me, they'll have the opportunity to do that. Because if I have them blocked and I say anything or make a video, then it almost feels like I'm hiding or something, because then they can't come tell me how they feel. You see what I'm saying? So I gotta unblock them. My finger hurts. Do you have one of those tappers? Damn, I got 14,000 likes on TikTok right now. What's up, Humble? That's crazy. I got 14,000 likes. Hey, and see, the person who just joined kind of gets it about what we were just talking about, but we ain't got to go all the way back into that. Joanna, what's up? Oh, yeah, and YouTube, to the people that was asking, you don't have to just buy my logo. I could put different t-shirts and shit together, too. I had some stencils around here somewhere.
They can do whatever they want.
Right. Pretty much, I can make any t-shirt anybody wants if I could print it out. As long as I could go online and print it out. But the whole point behind making these shirts is to try to sell our brand. And look, you can also, if it's dudes that fuck with me on TikTok and shit, I could just put these logos, like this one right here. Pretend that's not there on the bottom, like this. I could have a shirt with just this on one side and this on the other side. You know what I mean? That would be like more or less for a guy that doesn't want to walk around with my face on the fucking t-shirt.
If dinner's done.
Thank you. It's crazy how like I get all hyped up when I think about shit that makes me mad.
Yeah.
As soon as I started thinking about some shit in my head just now that I'm not even talking about on here, the shit we was talking about, it like turned my stomach.
What?
With all that dumb drama shit. And I'm leaving a whole bunch of shit out of
Now
this.
you're not hungry?
I mean, I eat a little bit though. Sierra and Joanna, I know you guys know kind of like what I'm talking about. I got a fucking phone call from somebody that pissed me off the other day, and it was involving him, and that's why I want to delete. That's why I want to unblock him, because I want him to have the opportunity to say something to me if he feels like it. And I've been biting my tongue about how I feel about some shit. What's one thing someone might need or want when they just came home? So I would say like shoes is a good one for one, but that's kind of cliche. But they usually need socks, boxers, and shoes and white feet. Those are at least socks, boxers, and shoes. But the wife beaters and like t-shirts, if you can afford it, whatever. The socks, boxers, and shoes, I feel like that's a necessity. As far as other shit, a phone. Like I would say the number 2 things would be a phone and a pair of shoes, because I will, babe. And then you could get yourself started, like you could get your new life started better like that, in my opinion. Why you got somebody that you know is about to come home? I bought him tattoo shit. Oh, that's turn. And being alone, I felt bad for him. Hold on, let me see. I gotta catch up on some of these. Okay. Just support him. Yeah, that's another thing. They took the words out of my mouth with that, is they need support. They're gonna go through a lot of shit depending on how long they did. Me, when I first came home, my mental health wasn't right. I was having a lot of paranoia. I was having bad nightmares. I had 3 videos go viral from my security camera footage. You guys seen those probably, of me having actual night terrors when I first came home. And then another thing is they're gonna have anxiety about being in the world. They're gonna be very antisocial, and you need to be patient with them. And you would imagine that they're gonna run home. If it's now, it depends if we're talking about someone's boyfriend or their man, their baby dad. Then this will go with that. If not, this won't make sense. But if they don't run straight in the house from the penitentiary and tell you rip your clothes off and this and that, like you imagine, right? Like you think that's what they're gonna want to do. If they don't do that, don't be alarmed. Let them settle in for like 5 hours, 8 hours, and then maybe hint around, or let them hint around. But don't be alarmed or surprised if they don't do that the very first day, within the first hour, because their mind's going to be all over the place, and everybody's different. Everybody's story is different. Some people might do that, but I know how my experience was. I've been thinking about making a video about that. Plus, I know how other people's experience was. And you just got to be patient with motherfuckers who just came home. You really do. Yeah, being in an open dorm. Open dorm setting, it fuck you up big time. Especially where you're at. It depends on where you're at. He's just your friend? Okay. That's cool, though. So you from the Yo, right? I just realized that the other day when JB said he was talking to you, or you was helping him with the ride. You're from Youngstown? I live right next to Lebanon. Mad interesting video, bro. Oh, okay. You found me off of that video, Braden? Which one you talking about, on TikTok or on YouTube? Hey, I love hearing that. See, somebody just came from YouTube and said they live next to Lebanon Correctional and that they found my video interesting. I like the engagement of people who are actually watching and getting something from it. Even if it's not actually educating, if they're just entertained by it, I'm cool with it. And I need to get back on my my daily videos. Look at this. I started showing this to Wanda. This is all ideas. Well, that's not. This first page right here, all the way to these. So I'd say it's about 40, maybe 50 videos that I wrote down, like ideas that I want to talk about. That's the way I'm going to do it from now on. Because I have what they call writer's block right now. I've been doing this shit for like 18 months. And I'm very fucking satisfied with where we've got our social media across platforms. Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. I'm happy with it. But it made me draw a blank. Like, I'm serious. I'm dealing with a lot of mental health shit and still. And it ain't even about prison no more. Now at this point, it's just some other shit. But I'll sit there to go to make a video, and not only can I not motivate myself, but sometimes I'll just sit there and stare at it and go, oh, fuck, I just thought of a video, but what was it? I can't remember. So I had to start writing them bitches down. Yeah. You think you ever find out like a author who says they got writer's block? That's a real thing. That's absolutely a real thing. I've been in. Hold on, let me go up a little bit. You bought him tattoo shit. So dude tattoos then, right? Gets his money right till he finds a shit. Yeah, if he just came home from prison and he. So was my brother. It was terrible. He did 8 or 9 years in Indiana. Damn. Indiana is another state in the Midwest that likes to lock everybody up. Red Bulls, rides, helping him look for an apartment. That is fucking phenomenal for real. I love to hear that about Justin. And that y'all met. Did you guys meet through my me making him create a TikTok, or did you find him when he was tagging me, or did you find him on his own? I'm just curious because I told him that a bunch of my people would network with him, so it kind of feels like that's what happened. I don't know what to do about my hair. This shit's starting to look crazy, yo. I'm gonna end up with a mullet. Oh, there's JB right there. That's crazy. We was just talking about you, bro. Joanna, what? Me and Joanna, what? Was your ears ringing? Yo.
Yeah, I heard you.
All right, cool. I was telling her that's crazy that you got how, more or less before that, I said I'm happy that you guys met and you help him with rides and shit, or vice versa. She said she'd be bringing you Red Bull.
Yeah, she been helping me out like crazy. I appreciate the shit out of her.
That's what's up. Did you guys meet in like a live or something one day, or was it just from her commenting on your shit?
Dude, I'm not sure if she kind of went to one of my videos or if me and you were live. I know she came on and we started interacting with her on a live when it was me and you on here.
What's up, Malibu?
So I don't know if that's how we originally met or what, but
yeah,
I wanted
it's good either way though.
Messaging her back and forth a little bit, then hit her up on Facebook, and then bro, it took me probably a good month and a half to even ask her for her phone number because I thought I had it, but we were on Facebook messaging back and forth and shit.
Right,
so I wanted to send her a text one day, and I'm like, damn, I ain't even got your fucking phone number.
Mm-hmm. Hey, but I'm just glad. And I see you still tagging in videos. Every single time I hit like, repost, and sometimes I add the story. Like today, I added one of them to my story. I don't know if you've seen it. But no matter what, I hit like and repost. And that's showing my people your videos also. Because anybody who's on my algorithm will see it.
Yeah, I've been hitting all your videos too when they pop up on my TikTok.
Thank you, bro. I know I tagged you in something like a couple days ago, I think, but I ended up deleting the one because I noticed if you tag a shit ton of people in a video, bro, it never does good. It fucks up the algorithm. Yeah, it did, huh? I bet it did.
Yeah, my shit. I did a couple videos. They got like 200-300 views. Now my shit's booming over 2,000 again. So.
Hell yeah! See, you're in there, bro.
Yeah, I think it was just pissed at me because I wasn't doing it. But I've been working my ass off. I've been working anywhere from like 50 to 80 hours a week.
Damn. But that looks so good on you for your your halfway situation. She said Red Bulls whenever I see his ass. Hey, Sierra, are you still in here too? Hey, that's crazy. Oh yeah, it said you like the live. Thanks you guys for getting them lives up there, or likes up there. This might be the most I ever got. It really.
You ready to see something wild, bro?
What's that? Let me see. Oh, that shirt?
I got my Nirvana shirt on too.
That's crazy. Hey, let me see that again.
That's wild, bro.
Let me see that again one time.
I just noticed that.
Let me see it one more time. Oh yeah, I like that. That's even better than mine. I got the plain Jane from the 90s. What's up, Eddie? Yeah. There's my homie Eddie right there, y'all. You're more than welcome to join if you want, Eddie. Hey, he's from the city, JB. I don't know if you know that. Thank you for the gift.
You said Eddie?
Yeah, Eddie. You might know his dad. He said his government on here before, but I don't know if he'll want to. If he wants to, he could drop it in the comments. But you might know him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Actually, I think you're gonna because I've been trying to figure out if it was the dude who ran around in Newton Falls, even though he's from Warren. I think he ran around with Jack and George Vanderwall and their one uncle that had the bald head. But yo, you remember Peanut, dude? Dylan's pops, Peanut. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, Steven and Peanut and all them. Yeah.
That's crazy, ain't it? I just seen something about they was talking about Peanut with that situation when he popped that girl, the neighbor girl on it. He said it was an accident. I don't know. I'll never forget that. Everybody was joking around, making jokes about it, saying like she knocked on the door to ask for a cigarette and he popped her in the shoulder. I don't think that's what happened, bro. I think it was an accident.
Yeah.
But either way, he got like some prison time for that. It was just talking about that on Facebook. I like Dylan though. I go way back with him. I known him since we was like, I think same time I known you since we was like 12.
Yup. Damn, I'm trying to think of dude's name, man. He just got arrested not too long ago from Newton Falls for corrupting a minor with substances.
What'd he do?
He got charged with corrupting another with drugs.
I'm not 100% sure either, but yeah, there's a lot of cases out of Newton Falls that we could both be making content out of, dude. It's nuts. You could just watch the news every day.
Woodward or Woodrod or
his last name? What's that kid's name that you went to school with? Woodyard.
Steven Woodyard.
Steven? Yeah. Hey, she went to school with Steven Woodyard from Leavenworth.
Yeah, I ain't sure if that's any relation or not, but yeah, my people actually sent me a message up and they were asking like, what's this charge mean? I was like, shit, he was giving somebody underage something.
Yep.
And they're like, what makes it underage? I'm like, because if you're over 18, you can't be corrupted. You're just making your own decisions. Yeah. And they're like, oh, well, I guess that makes sense. I'm like, yeah, that's when you get a corruption case is because you're corrupting somebody that is not able to make their own choices, a.k.a. a minor.
Right. Hey, I feel like we need it. Well, at least I know I plan on making another video, but if you wanted to get involved with it, bro, there is so much like lore behind that situation with that guy in the Newton Falls Projects. They made a group for the dude. They made a Facebook group, and it has like 800 members.
Hey, Packy, hold on. You keep cutting in and out real bad. Like you go mute, and then you get loud, and you go mute. I had to throw my other earbud in.
Hey, I had to put my Wi-Fi on. You just reminded me that I had it off.
I didn't know if it was me, but people in the comments are saying they can't really hear you. You keep cutting in and out.
Yeah, I just put my Wi-Fi back on. You just reminded me. Hopefully it works.
Yeah, like you'll be quiet, and then it gets loud, then you go quiet again.
Well, hopefully it fixed it, because I put Wi-Fi back on. Is that good?
Yeah, I don't know if you had something by like your mouthpiece of your phone, maybe. Like it was muting it a little bit.
Hold on, let me see something. Yeah, that very well could have been it.
You don't have your microphone on, do you?
That's what I'm looking for right now, actually, because...
Yeah, I was going to say, you're probably getting too far from the phone without your mic on. If you put your mic on, it'd be straight.
Yep. Yeah, when I see you, I got a mic for you, too. That's what I was saying.
Yeah, for sure. I need to get me one of them phone stands, too, because I get tired of holding the phone all the time.
Right here, bro. I got a black one, and I got this. Look, it's hands.
Kind of like the collar?
Yeah, I mean, it's just the hands. Look, putting a thumb up. But you put it right here in the hands, like this. And it sits wherever you want. Boop.
Yeah.
But I got black, too, so if you want that one.
Gotcha.
And then I got a couple of these for you.
Yeah, yep.
Oh, and I got this one. I got 3, bro. That's what I said. So when you're able to leave, look. 3. This one's just a plain Jane microphone like that. All right.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I've been apartment hunting, but every time I gotta tell somebody I'm in a halfway house or I got an extensive criminal history. They tend to disappear on me, so.
Yeah, that sucks. Judgmental ass motherfuckers.
Yeah, I was with Joanna the other day, and we seen an apartment for rent. And I called him, and he wanted to meet up with me, and I'm like, shit, well, I got to do a Friday. And I wound up telling him, I'm like, shit, bro, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm in the halfway house right now, so it's hard for me to get around and shit. I got to put in requests and do this and do that. And dudes were like, man, who is this? I said, bro, we were supposed to meet up last night about an application and all that. But, if this doesn't affect me, I got the money for the apartment, and I can set it up to get the application and shit. Never heard a word back from him.
That's trash. Yeah, that's fucked. Sounds about right, though. How people act. What is this one called? Uptech. Okay, this is it. Yeah, that sucks, dude. That and was something we got to deal with, But it just means it wasn't meant to be. That ain't something that you want to deal with anyway, bro. If that's who the people are gonna be that you'll be living with for.
And then I got a whole whopping credit score of a 4.
Oh, really?
Yeah, not 400, but like 4.
Number
right
4?
After 3.
Yeah, like number 3-4. Why? Something happened.
Stop laughing. It's not fucking funny, bro.
That's crazy.
Joanna in the comments laughing at me and shit.
A number 4. 6, 7.
Yeah, I didn't even know a motherfucker could have a credit score like that, bro.
6, 7.
I didn't either. Hey, he got a number 4.
That's what 15
man.
years of incarceration gets you.
You better not laugh.
What?
He got a number 4 credit score. JB, my homie Justin.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, don't. That sounds pretty damn judgmental.
It just
I'm just kidding. No, but for
you
real.
had a 0.
No, I don't.
When you first came home, you had a 0.
How did I go from that to what this?
I mean, when you were in prison, remember I did your credit thing for you when you were in prison and you had 0.
Then how did I get to the one I had when I went and applied for the other shit for the car?
Because you got Chime Credit Builder.
Okay, then I don't know. I went to go
It's
try to
okay,
get a
we
car.
both suck at credit.
Dude, you need to get a Chime or rent something.
They won't let me.
The
The halfway house won't let me. I asked them, I said, listen, y'all telling me I gotta find a place to live and shit, but everybody wants to do a credit score, and now you're telling me that I can't get a line of credit while I'm in the halfway house. So, like, how is this gonna work? Like, y'all won't let me build my credit, but you tell me that I gotta have good credit to find a place to live. Make it make sense.
No, I get that. That actually makes sense. But why I say this is, if you get that and you use that green card and not the white card, it helps you. Because I got up to a 690. But just know, it doesn't help you if you ain't got no credit history. Because whatever I did that she's saying I did, it changed it to 690. I go to get a car. I'm like, hey, I know I could get a car. I got a thing. He's like, oh, yeah, you got a pretty good number. But you have no credit history, so I can't help you. I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, you need $1,800 and I can give you a car right now. So, down payment. So what it all boils down to is renting something and paying on it, bro. Whether it's a credit card or fucking you go to rent a center, bro, and be like, hey, I need a TV. Oh, okay. $25 a month. All right, cool. But every time you pay that, it's gonna build that credit. That's all it really boils down to. You can fix that.
Yeah, I tried to set up a chime card, but they told me that I had one in the past and you can only have one in your name. But I'm like, bro, I never had a fucking chime card. And they're like, yes, you have.
Hey, that ain't good.
They told me I gotta do all this extra shit, and I'm not gonna do that.
Think about that, bro. That ain't good. That's somebody who, while you were locked up, probably used your social to open up a chime. And why they would do that?
I'll tell you what it was. It was probably during the pandemic when everybody was doing all that fucking scamming.
Oh, yeah, because what Chime does is let you borrow money. So, like, if you open up a Chime and you use it for a couple weeks, bro, they'll start actually giving you money to borrow on, and then you just never pay it back. You just delete the app. There's probably a lot of rug addicts that are doing that, which I would have done that back in the day.
See, everybody was running game on that pandemic relief funds and shit like that. Like, I seen people that didn't have 2 pennies rubbed together driving around in brand new cars and all sorts.
Yeah,
Bro,
and now they're all getting in
crazy,
trouble.
Man.
Donald Trump's pressing charges on all those people. He just made a video about it. He said if you're on this list that I'm about to, he said I'm going through this list. All the people who scammed, he said you thought you got away with it. He goes, we didn't forget. He goes, I'm gonna start indicting people right now, and that was a couple months ago. So all them people who thought they got away with that shit, you might not have.
Yeah, but that was the lick of the century. I know, dude. He got popped for 250 grand,
20,000,
and they freaking gave him 18 months in the feds.
Yeah, see, I'm glad I ain't fucked with that shit. They gave me mine. They brought me my stimulus to Noble. I was at Noble, and they came and dropped $1,200 on me at Noble. I sent $700. How much did I send home from my $1,200 at Noble? Was it 6 or 7?
Stimuluses.
She said 7 or 800. She said I sent home. I don't even remember. They gave me $1,200. I went straight to the cashier. I said, "Hey, I want to send this home." They go, "Are you sure?" I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, "Well, you're gonna have to sign this, and I got to get it approved by the captain because this is a lot of money." I'm like, "All right." A couple days later, I get on my account. It was missing, but they sent her a fucking cashier's check for like $700-800.
Yeah.
Cause why not? I got 3 kids with her, and I didn't need $1,200 on my shit. I mean, I still had enough to buy a fucking TV and party for like 2 weeks straight, bro. That's all I did with that money. A $200 TV, and I partied for like 15 days, and then it was gone. Not good.
Yeah, I was in Mansfield when I got mine. I wound up buying me a TV and some shit like that. And then next thing I know, their CEOs come and knock on the door. They're like, "Hey, got some news for you." I'm like, "What's that?" They're like, "The feds are here to get you." I'm like, "Bro, I just spent all this money on all this shit." I go to the feds, I get back, and all my shit's gone. Every last bit of it. I'm like, "Bro, these dudes are clowns, bro."
Told you, she said use her.
I gotta be honest though. One of the guys, man, he kept the gangster. I let him hold my tattoo machine, and I went to the feds for 9 months. I was in CCA, and when I got back to Mansfield, he's like, "Hey, G, come here." And I pull up on him. I'm like, "What's up, gangster? You good?" He's like, "Here." Handed me my tattoo machine back and everything. I'm like, "Bro, you the only person that kept the gangster, bro."
That didn't sell it.
I got nothing but mad respect for you, bro.
Right, because he could have tried to lie and say it got taken and taken. All
got
shit.
took or somebody stole.
So many things,
you know how they are.
Oh yeah, bro. I've seen so many things. I see. For me at Lebanon, that would be Sean, and he's from our city. I'm not gonna say his last name because he's living very, very, very low key. But he was Simon City Royal, and he came home, wanted to get put down as that because he was seeing what we were going through. So when he got to the block, we had GDs, Simon City Royals, and La Razas was all in E. Edward. It was 22, I think, 21, 22 of us on count. And he had the option to pick of those 3. He could have been Latin folks, white folks, whatever he chose, because they were letting him do that. And for the white guys. But he was like, "Shit, bro, I ain't gonna lie." He's like, "I want to be SCR because you guys, it looks like you guys are just going through the ringer, He's like, "I'd rather feel like let them say that and do that if they want, but I fall under a different literature and a different category." Even though we all were still running together, he was smart for that. Like, he really knew ahead of time what he was doing. But anyways, he was the most loyal bro I ever had. Like, I could send that dude $1,000 on the Cash App and say, "Don't touch this," and he'd send it back to my girl if I, you know what I mean? That dude was so legit, bro. He's still here, but he just lives very, very, very low key.
Yeah, I've had bad luck with Simon City Royals. So I was down in Belmont. I got caught for my conveyancing charge. Bro, I had all sorts of shit. This Simon City named Cracker, he wound up going and stealing all my shit, said I owed him for tattoo work and all that. Bro, I ain't got nowhere to get tattooed, and you're going around telling people I owe you for tattoo work.
Right.
And then when I was in Ross, there was a Simon City Royal from Toledo, and he ran up a bunch of debt and shit and bounced. And, like, it almost escalated into a huge-ass ordeal and incident and whatnot because these dudes were trying to blow down on me.
Because that's your guy, right?
Folks were like, "Man, that dude wasn't GD. That dude Simon City. Like, that ain't got nothing to do with us."
And then
so that almost escalated into a whole situation. They were pulling up on me because it was my celly and shit.
Yeah.
I actually met a decent Simon City Royal from Milwaukee, and the Feds. He was actually a pretty good dude. I fucked with KP.
Yeah, there is, good and bad people all over. It just depends. That's just like with black folks, with GDs and shit. They weren't all racist. They weren't all bad people. Some were, some weren't. I've met some that were more solid than a lot of white folks that I ran around with. So it was just a hit and miss, dude. Like TYG
but that's got to do with
probably
a lot of them old heads because they still BG at heart.
Oh yeah, for sure. They don't care about none of that. They're gonna feel the same way they were raised, and that's all it boils down to. A lot of dudes were raised to hate white people because their parents went through like that revolutionary shit, the Black Panther movement and shit. So they ain't gonna teach their kids.
You gotta remember that in the south side of Chicago, the black individuals were having problems with the white gangs, the police, and shit like that.
Absolutely.
So that's why they originally started. And Jeff Fort pulled up on Larry Hoover and was trying to get Larry Hoover to come under the Peace Stones.
Yeah, I read the book.
Basically make Hoover the underboss, and Hoover's like, nah, bro, that ain't gonna happen. And Barksdale put up on him and said, I'll give you equal 50-50. We'll both run this shit, et cetera, et cetera. And that's when the from the Supreme Gangsters to the BGDN, when the disciples and the Supreme Gangsters came together and shit and made the BGDN.
And then later down 21 the road, brick
Larry said either you got to keep your G and drop your B, or you got to drop your B and keep your G. So that was the division of the BGDN, and that was the division of the folks. And that's why a lot of people felt like Larry Hoover had something to do with David Barksdale's death. And, and then Hoover started bringing in interracial people, white, Spanish, etc., because he's seen how useful and influential having multiple angles to approach a situation with.
We're from this.
So that's when it became the GDs. And then, later down the road, it became the growth and development, and then it became an organizational structure compared to a street gang.
Yeah, exactly.
Like at the end of the day, like a lot of people still feel some type of way. Like Larry turned his back on the whole purpose and the primary birth of the GDs and the BDs and all that shit. But, at the end of the day, like, there's too many ways to benefit from having a collection of people. You know what I'm saying? So that's really why a lot of people feel that way.
They all still look at it like a street gang. No one wants to say it's an organization, especially the law enforcement. So, real quick, I'm going to answer this to somebody. We live in the same city. We're actually from the city that Tattoo Cody lives in because he's not from here. He's from Portage County, but he just moved to Warren, Ohio.
I lived out there in Ravenna for a while, but he's from Portage County.
Right. I think a lot of people think Cody's from Warren, but he's not. He's from out there. I just found a whole bunch of scribes, bro, from Sean when he was in the hole. We had a jack back there.
You're fading in and out again, bro.
Dang, I don't know why it does this shit.
See, like when you're closer to the phone, we can hear you better, but like when you start kind of like,
can you hear me?
Back a little bit,
you can hear me?
Still kind of muffled.
I don't understand why. Hold on. Was that loud?
Heads up next time, bro.
My bad. You can hear me though or no?
It's still kind of muted, but we can hear you.
Hold on, let me go back. Yeah, I don't understand, dude. Let me try this other mic. There you go. Okay, I had to back out and come back.
Yeah.
I was telling dude, you heard me though, right? We were saying he's from He's not really from Warren, but he lives here. I think a lot of people think he's from here, but he's from Portage County. Are you from around here too, Lewis? Is that why you saying it? I live 1.7 miles from Cody. I tried to make him these T-shirts and give them to him to be as a peace offering for the beef I had with Burner 420, but he wouldn't let me bring them over there. He acted funny about it. I think it's because he has trust issues because I used to say a bunch of shit about him when I was mad at Burner. And I think now Cody doesn't trust me, so he ain't want me coming around, But I even tried to bring my daughters with me. The day I was going, I said I got both my daughters with me. I'll stop by, but he wouldn't let me do it. You said, is that David? Nah, David who? Loving the tattoos, thank you. No, that's my bro JB. But why you thought it? What David did you think it was? I'm on YouTube too, by the way, yo.
Oh, you good?
They're asking. The dude said, "Was you David?" Unless they thought you was David Barstow. No, I'm just kidding. I think, or is he alive still? And Shorty Mac Freeman passed away, right? I know the whole story about the chicken thing.
Larry Hoover's the only one.
Is that true about the chicken bone thing? And is that true? That he choked to death?
You're cutting in and out again.
Is it true about the whole chicken bone thing, about him dying like that?
Nah.
That's a made up thing.
That's some BS. So basically, that's why there's a myth that the BDs don't eat fish on Friday because David Barstow choked on a fish bone and blah blah blah. That's a crock of shit.
Yeah, I was wondering. That's corny that people do shit like that and make up stuff. Let me try this mic.
I'm coming from the feds to where we were in tune with board members and outstanding members. You know what I'm saying? So like, I learned a lot about the ins and the outs of the movement and the organization and all that shit. But there for a while they were trying to say if you got 10 or better, it's cool if you have a.
Nah. Hey, my bad. I heard what you said. I know it pauses.
You just banged on me, bro.
No, I was trying to get this to work. Yeah, I heard you though, because even when it says pause, I can still hear you. You were saying that bullshit about the 10-year thing.
Yeah, that 10 or better bullshit where they can,
it's just an excuse.
Get themselves whatever you want to call it. Man, that's a crock of shit,
yeah,
bro. Like,
it's an
people
excuse.
getting DP bad over that shit. Like, even people talking about, oh, yeah, I'm cool with that. I support. Man, the fuck you do.
Right, now you're in that same category.
The playbook clearly states that that's bullshit.
Yeah. It's just an excuse, and them dudes are into that shit secretly before they go to prison. I don't care who you are, bro. Most of them dudes
You don't go to prison just one day. Yeah, you don't go to prison just one day and be like, you know what, I'm going to get myself,
Yeah.
Nah, bro, that shit was in your system before you got locked up, homie.
Absolutely. I can't get this to connect. I hope you guys can hear me.
Yeah, you're good right now.
All right, I'll just keep the phone by me, man. I'm on, trying to get, somebody said, yeah, I appreciate that with the tattoo thing. Dude, it's hot as shit, bro. I'm trying to cool the house down, and she got this crock pot going.
I turned it off.
Oh, you turned it off? Hey, this looks fire, though. Bro, look at this shit real quick. And thank you, everybody, for liking the live and everything y'all been doing. Bro, I don't even know what this is. She called it tortellini. Tortellini, whatever that is. I mean, I told her, I said it sounded like tortas, so we're gonna be eating tortas. Yeah. And then bread. What are them? What's it called? Bread. Fuck. Oh my god, dude, I'm drawing a blank again. What's them called that you fried up or the bread?
Garlic bread?
Garlic bread. Why? I don't know, dude. I'm fried. You said my kid's bed? What you talking about?
He said, what is that shit called again?
I've been drawing blanks. I ain't even been hitting my pen or nothing, dude. It's just me being fried. I got too much shit on my mind. And I barely been making videos. I want to show you this pen I got, but I don't think TikTok will like that.
Yeah, that's not dope because they're going to kick us off.
I finally got my big bed back. I'm excited. What happened to your bed? Oh, like JG.
Your fucking retarded ass piece of shit, kid beating, pussy ass, bitch made motherfucking boyfriend out.
Okay. Follow back. Lewis, I just followed. I don't know if you're still in here, but I just followed you back. Oh, you just kicked your dude out? I'm going to see if Sierra's still in here, too. They both stayed for a long ass time, though. Trevor, you.
I said your dude, not your boyfriend. Don't get short with me, Frodo.
Hey, is she not very tall? Is that the joke?
No, she's shorter than I am, but that's just funny to say.
Yeah,
I
don't
enjoy
get
saying
short
it to
with me.
people because they look at me like I'm crazy.
I'm sending this out to some people.
Yeah, that dude's a piece of shit, bro. Like, he thinks he's super tough.
Which one?
And pick shots with people that can't really defend themselves.
Who are you talking about?
Like, come swing on me, bitch. Come show me how tough you are. You know what I'm saying?
Which dude you talking about?
That's hilarious. Old buddy she's referring to.
Oh, okay, that dude. Yeah. Oh, he'd be picking. Yeah, I hate that shit. The bully thing. People trying to bully.
And like, it's not my business, so I'm not gonna put too much details out. But her kids have particular things going on with them, so necessarily they can't help themselves or they can't carry themselves to his liking. So he's real ignorant towards them, and that's ignorant, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't deserve that shit. They're fucking kids. Of course they're gonna be loud. Of course they're gonna be misbehaving. Like, that's what kids fucking do.
Yeah, that's one thing about being a parent is we gotta have patience. We definitely gotta have patience to be able to, you know what I mean? I'm gonna go live on Facebook, everybody on YouTube. So my bad if you want to follow, either come to TikTok or Facebook. Same exact name, Packy Visions TV. Everybody enjoy your night. Stay safe, stay free, stay blessed. All right, bro. My bad.